And welcome back. At the tender age of 4, a loving mother gave her son a ukulele, and from there, a ukulele virtuoso was born. Now 31 years old, Jake Shimabukuro is known for his lightning-fast fingers that produce the most unique of sounds. Sounds that combine elements of jazz, rock, Hawaiian, and pop. Seeing this ukulele master live in concert is truly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So to help solidify your decision to ensure that you catch his concert this Friday night at the Marriott Hotel, we've asked our good buddy Jake Shimabukuro to join us once again here on News Extra. Welcome back to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Welcome
I'm excited
back to
be back here in Guam.
Pleasure and honor to have you in studio
Thank you
again.
very much.
So first off, what can participants expect from your concert this Friday?
Well, this Friday it's going to be a lot of fun. I remember the first time when I visited, and it was about 3 years ago, and we did a show, and I just remember all the kids and the families, coming out to the show, and it was just so great, to see the enthusiasm for music. So I'm looking forward to just having a great time. I'm just gonna play and just I just hope to really interact and communicate with the audience. So.
That's one thing we can't deny that you do.
No, thank
Everybody,
you.
The interaction is actually electrifying. So
beautiful
show
much.
you always put on. So welcome back once
you.
again. Now, what is the biggest joy you get from performing?
Well, definitely, for myself, playing this instrument. I mean, you cannot strum a uke. I mean, you can't strum a uke without smiling. Basically, I mean, it's just such a. The instrument is so friendly, and when you hear it, it just kind of see. There you go. See, smile. It just makes you feel good. And I think music should do that. I've always believed that music is healing. And I think that when people get together, for a concert or a jam session or anything, or if you just flip on the radio, music should make you feel good, and especially in this day and age, there's so much things that, we worry about, and so much, we live in such a fast-paced society now that, we have so much stress, and I think music is a great way to relax people and to just kind of help your body to heal and take you away from the everyday craziness.
There you go. Now, it's no secret that you inspire the masses, because that's something that you definitely do here on Guam, because per capita we have so many talented musicians. As such, I'm sure a lot of them would like me to ask you, what is your recipe for success so that they can follow much in your footsteps?
Well, for me, the most important thing is just enjoying what you do, and that's always been important to me. Like I love music. I've always loved music, and to me it doesn't matter if I'm performing on a large stage or if I'm just playing in my bedroom just for myself. It's something that I need to do. It's something I need to pick up this ukulele. Every morning I pick it up and I'll start playing, and I just play throughout the day every chance I get. And I've been doing that since I was a kid. It's almost like you get addicted to it. And it's, sometimes you have a melody or a rhythm stuck in your head or an idea, and and instead of, for some people, they pick up a notepad and a pen and they write it down so you don't forget. For me, it's like I have to pick up my ukulele and play it and get it out, and it's wonderful.
Because it's so much a part of your life, I'm sure there's a lot of people on island that want to know, what does he do when he's not playing the uke? Tell us a little bit about yourself personally, what you like to do.
Well, when I'm not playing the uke, I'm thinking about playing the uke.
You're dreaming it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, I love music, and there's always music going on in my head, somewhere, but I guess one of the things I enjoy doing aside of playing ukulele is cooking. Cooking is something I really enjoy, because it kind of it puts me in the same kind of meditative state, where especially when you're chopping up vegetables, I like to take my time and dice everything up, and that's a lot of fun because it kind of clears my head. For me, cooking it wipes the slate clean, so that when I pick up the ukulele again, you start fresh, like with a new canvas, and all the other licks or ideas that you had previously just kind of go away, and then you start fresh, and that's really important, especially when you're composing new tunes.
Where do you derive most of your inspiration from when creating a new song, if you will?
Well, just everything,
okay.
And that's the beautiful thing about music, is once you realize that not just playing the ukulele, but just being a creative person or trying to be an artist, You know, you draw inspiration from everything. You know, it could be this conversation we're having right now. You know, it could be sitting in this room. You know, it could be anything in the environment, people you meet. You know, just anything that makes you feel a certain way. You know, because music is all about expressing emotion, right? It's truly communication, and a lot of times we want to say certain things, but you know, with language we're limited sometimes, or sometimes we say something, but different words carry different connotations depending on who you're talking with, right? So, but with music, you know, it's expressing that your emotion and your most heartfelt feelings, you know, in the most gentle and most pure form, and that's the great thing about music in general.
We're hearing it from the master. How beautiful.
I don't know about the master,
beautiful words.
But yeah, I love
and
it.
expressing emotion, I'm glad you brought that up, because that's one thing some of our youth will get to do this coming Saturday at JB's Ukulele Hut when they get to learn from the master, meaning yourself. Tell us what the youth can expect from that clinic that you're offering.
Well, you know, well, first of all, like for me, I'm just like everyone else. You know, I'm just like all those, you know, those kids or anybody that's going to attend the workshop. You know, I'm still a student of music and of life, and I'm just every day I'm trying to learn and just create as many new things as I can. And I'm constantly discovering new things with the instrument, you know. So I think definitely at the workshop, of course, I'm going to play a little bit and go over techniques and, you know, things like that. But I also want to encourage, you know, everyone there. I want to show them different ways in which they can carve their own, you know, path for themselves, and they can find their own way of doing things, you know, because that's really important, because music is all about figuring out what's inside of you. It's about tapping inside of that well, that source, and then learning how to bring it out in its most purest, most unfiltered form.
Fantastic. So humble, so sweet, which is one of the main reasons we love Jake Shimabukuro so much on KUAM.